Students, welcome to BSEP Academy online classes. Students, today we will study about development of male gametophytes. Means how the male gametophytes means pollen grains are formed. Students, as you know in previous lecture, flower is the main reproductive parts of the plants and it has the main two parts in view of reproduction, stamens and pistil. Stamen is the main male parts of the flower. So today we will study about structures of stamens. Stamens has the two parts, main two parts. First part is called anther and second part is called filament. Anther is attached through the filament and anther is a bilobed structures. Due to the bilobed structures, it has the four theca. Theca means sac. When we cut the anther in transverse section, we can see its sacs and the sacs is called microsporangia. It is also called pollen sac. Inside the pollen sacs, by the process of meiosis, male gametes, pollen grains are formed, which further participate in the process of reproduction. Means its structures is as like that when the pollen grains are formed inside the anther, they after maturing they are shed on the stigma. Now we will study about structures of microsporangia. When we study about the detailed structures of microsporangia, its transverse sections, we can see the different parts. First part is epidermis. It is the outer layer and it is the protective in nature. It is the first layer of the pollen sac or microsporangia. And second layer is called endothecium. It is also protective in nature and it helps in the digestion of pollen grain after maturing. And now next layer is called middle layer. Middle layer, it is also protective in nature, help in the digestion of pollen grains which is formed inside the sporangia. Our next layer is called teptum layer. Teptum, what is the function of teptum? And teptum provide the nourishment to the developing pollen grains or microspores which are formed inside the microsporangia. And teptum has the Ubi's bodies which also help in the formation of exine layer. Exine layer is the parts of, it is the structures of a pollen grain and it is called exine and it is called intine. Intine is formed due to the Ubi's body. Due to the presence of Ubi's body in teptum, it forms the exine layer of pollen grain. Means main function of Ubi's body is the formation of exine layer. It is also made up of sporopollenin. The main function of teptum wall is it provide nourishment, all types of nourishment. Means it provides all types of nutrient which is required for the formation of microspores inside the microsporangia. And next and last central part of microsporangia is called microspore mother cell. And by the process of meiosis division takes place, and due to the meiosis division, it forms the microspore tetrads. Microspore tetrads are further develops into microspores. Means microspores is also called pollen grains, and these are formed due to the microspore mother cells. Microspore mother cells have the sporogenous tissue, and by the meiotic division inside the sporogenous tissue, meiotic division takes place, and by the meiotic division microspore tetrads are formed, and microspore tetrads further at it is formed at this like microspores tetrads. It is called microspore tetrads, and each microspore tetrads further develops into microspores. It develops into microspores. Then the next part we will study in microsporogenesis. Now we will study about microsporogenesis. I already explained it. Inside the microsporangia, microspore mother cells, and it is also formed by the sporogenous tissue, and inside the sporogenous tissue meiosis division takes place and microspore tetrads are formed. When the microspore mother cells divides by the first meiotic division, the diploid nucleus firstly divides into two nuclei, and after some time when the meiosis division second takes place, it forms the tetrads, means four nuclei, and after some time the each tetrads further grow into microspores or pollen grains. And then what is the structures of pollen grain, which is formed by the process of microsporogenesis, means formation of microspores inside the microsporangia. Microspores means pollen grains is further participate in the process of sexual reproduction. Then what is the its structures? Its structure is firstly its outer layer is called exine layer, exine, which is the mainly made up of sporopollenin, which is a hard organic compounds, which is found in pollen grains in their outer layer, and the inner layer, which is made up of cellulose or pectocellulose, is it is called intine layer, and in some places of intine layer germ pores are found. Germ pores are those places where sporopollenin is absent, and it has the two types of cells, generative cells and vegetative cells. It is called vegetative cell, and it is called generative cells. The vegetative cells further form when the pollen grains are set on the stigma in the process of reproduction, in sexual reproduction in flowering plants. When the pollen grains are set on stigma, the vegetative cells breaks and forms the pollen tube, and the generative cells, after forming the pollen tubes, when these are set on the stigma, it forms the pollen tubes like this type. It is called pollen tube. Then the generative cells divides and form the gametes inside the pollen tube. So these are the structures of pollen grains. Pollen grains is also its commercial use. It is used in a different purpose because it contains different types of nutrients. So by this way, microsporogenesis, and by the process of microsporogenesis, microspore tetrads are formed, and microspore tetrads further develops or grow into form into microspores. It is also called pollen grain. Now, when the pollen grains are formed and mature inside the sporangia, it is required to release out for pollination, and liberation of pollen grains from sporangia inside the environment, it is called dehiscence of anther, and this process takes place inside the anther because Anther has a pores or like structures called stomium. It is called stomium. It is a pore from which pollen grains are released out inside our nature, and these pollen grains are picked up by different types of agency and participate in the process of sexual reproduction. Now we will study about how the spores are formed inside the megasporangia, means ovules are formed inside the megasporangia in next video.